Greetings, my golden friends. Today we are going to practice yogic practice with our legs. So this is very important. It's the beginning of the beginning. If you are new to yoga, I'm going to show you this first exercise for your legs. You can start practicing, and then I'll talk a little bit in details about what else you can do to prepare yourself for yoga. So keep your heels together. Pull your toes towards you and start moving your feet like this. The speed is up to you. It could be really fast or it could be really slow. You know? And 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Make sure you breathe in deeply with your stomach. And if it's difficult to sit up straight, you can use the wall behind you or you can use the hands to support yourself behind. But try to sit up nice and tall. So as you practice this exercise, it's easy for some people, but it could be very challenging for others. So make sure that you create a nice atmosphere for your yoga practice. Make sure the temperature in the room is not too cold, not too hot. You can open the window a few minutes before and get some fresh air, or keep it open. Make sure there is no draft, because draft is not really good for us. You can use some pleasant smells. For the first exercise, what we do with legs, it's the first chakra, and the best smell for it is patchouli. So you can use the patchouli essential oil. You can also, you don't have to, but you can use the kundalini hat or any kind of hat. What it does, it keeps the energy within your head. It contains the energy within your head. You can watch some other videos. What are the benefits of wearing the kundalini hat? But it basically puts the gentle pressure on the meridians of your skull, and it's almost like, it speeds up the process. When you boil water, if you don't have a lid, it will take a little longer to boil this water, right? If you put the lid on top, it will boil much quicker. Same thing with yoga. Many people wear turbans, many people wear the hats like this, just to speed up their process of progress, because yoga gives you a boost in your life. So as I'm talking, you continue doing this. Remember that a little bit of pain in yoga, it's not bad. It actually means that you are going beyond your limits. You're going to progress much faster than people who get to the point of pain and then they stop. So you continue breathing deeply with your belly, continue moving your feet, and then you can rest after 2, 3, 4, or even 5 minutes of this exercise. Sometimes we do it even for 10, 11 minutes just to get the energy going. So why legs? So first chakra, we have 7 main chakras, and the first chakra is Muladhara. It's shining downward into your legs, and it can be blocked. Just like in many different organs in your body, there are certain emotions that are blocking those organs from the proper function. Like there are emotions of guilt, shame, emotion of grief. It's in the heart usually. So when you see people like this, they're usually grieving in the past and they continue grieving in the present. So you have to open them up, to open the chest, to open the heart. So legs, they are blocked by fear. So we are dealing with fears in our legs. So if you have any kind of leg issues like varicose veins or any kind of issues with your legs, it's usually because you have lots of fear contained in them. So you have to let it out. And these exercises that we're going to do today, they're going to help you to let go of fear. So I always tell people, smile, even if it's so painful. If it's like, oh my God, I want to stop. Continue smiling. You're doing something good for your body. It is a little bit of pain, no gain, but you'll be glad you did. So to balance the first chakra, you can use the smells. Like I said, patchouli is one of the good essential oils to use. You can use certain foods to balance your first chakra. Even the sound. Like right now I have a sound playing for the third eye, for the sixth chakra. But there are sounds for the first chakra as well. The sound of note C, or in a Russian system we use do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Do is a note for the first chakra. So that was the first exercise. I think right now most of you are tired, so you can relax and maybe exhale 3 times, letting go of fear and just resting. And in between each exercise, it is good and wise practice to have half a minute or 1 minute rest. And just maybe give yourself a nice massage, maybe use some fist and do a little bit of this kind of motion to spread that energy that you have created. Okay. Another good exercise, also not very challenging, it's gently hitting the floor with your knees. So that's our next exercise for the legs. So imagine you're running. You can do it really fast or really slow. And again, how hard you hit the floor, it is up to you. You have to gauge. Your pain should never be more than 50% that you can tolerate. So between 0 and 100%, make sure if you do have pain, it's not above 50%. Just a little bit. So we are continue breathing through the nose, using our belly breath, deep and slow, smiling, even if it's not easy. If you charge yourself with positive emotions, you can replace those emotions of fear with positive emotions. That's our goal too. Emotions actually, they are more powerful than physical exercise. How you feel is very important. So replace that fear with emotion of love, joy, bliss, emotion of gratitude. There's so many things that we can be grateful for in this life. And again, 2 minutes, I think it's minimum that you should do this exercise. Unless you're in really bad shape, and 50 seconds, 30 seconds, that's maximum for you, that's okay. You will grow. Eventually, you'll get to the 2 minutes and beyond. And the other aspect, what blocks the Muladhara chakra, the legs, it's frequent movement. Because think about it, your legs are just like the roots. So if you have a tree or plant, it wants to go deep with its roots into the ground to get the nutrients, to get the water. By the way, when you practice, make sure you have water next to you. So make sure you're not eating super heavy, large meal of food before your yogic practice. Very light. Just like I just had a fruit before this video. And if you see me burping, that's the fruit. Okay, so yeah, frequent movements. You usually, when you get to the new area, you settle down, you have a little bit of fear, like where's the food? What kind of food? What kind of kindergarten school for my children? What kind of area is this? It's a little bit of fear. So before you root yourself into this new area, it takes some time. So these exercises will be really good for those people who just recently moved, or you've been moving all your life, many times, and you accumulated a lot of fears because of that. So the first chakra is responsible also for your strong bones. So if you have some kind of crackling sounds in your bones, it doesn't matter just the legs. It could be in your wrist, it could be in your elbow or shoulders are cracking. That could be another sign of unbalanced first chakra. And these physical exercises will help you to remove fears. Okay, so I think we did enough. You can rest, release the fears with this exhalation, ha, and smile. Life is good. Good. All right, and the next exercise is a little bit of challenge for a lot of people, but try to reach with your hands as far as you can with a straight back. Try to not bend your back, but try to keep it straight, and then reach forward. And some people will reach to the knees, some will reach to the ankles, some will reach further. So whatever you are, that's a perfect place to be. And once you are there, all we're gonna do is doing this motion, and your hands are not moving, only your elbows are moving. And there's a certain type of breathing here. So on the exhale, you're moving down. Inhale, you're moving up. So exhale forward, inhale back. Exhale forward, inhale back. And during this exercise, imagine that your chin is trying to reach forward to touch your toes, and your belly button is trying to reach forward to reach your knees. So that will help you with the posture, with your spine. So let's do it. 10 minutes, 2 minutes for the beginners, right? 2 minutes. Exhale forward, inhale back. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. And you can speed up if you are advanced yogic practitioner, and you can slow down if you are the beginner. We breathe in through the nose, looking forward, smile into our future, full of positive emotions, full of joy and love, prosperity, gratitude, and bliss. Keep that smile on the face. Exhaling forward. Notice the progress. Notice that you can go deeper now. And soon you're going to be able to reach further. After a certain time, for example, after a minute and a half, and you know there is only 30 seconds left or 20 seconds left, you can speed up even faster, increase your breath, breathe deeper, faster. So let's try. So for the last 30 seconds, let's go a little bit faster and deeper. Keep on smiling. Excellent. Good job. Very good. So one more. Let's do an easier one. So this one is you don't have to do any kind of motion. You just have to hold your position. So you're laying on the floor, so you're not gonna probably see me well, but you're gonna lay on the floor and you're gonna lift your hips and you're gonna hold it for a minute, 2 minutes. So I'm not gonna do 2 minutes, but once you know it, you know what to do. So basically you're laying down, you keep your heels close to your sit bones, and then you're gonna lift up your hips and just hold it in this position. You can bring your shoulders underneath closer. You can interlace your hands underneath. You don't have to. And just continue breathing deeply in and out through your nose. Keep on smiling. I'm going to come out of this position, but you can continue holding it, breathing deeply through the nose. Your belly is rising and falling. Some of you, after 1 minute, might experience shaking in the legs. That's all right. Some of you might feel like you have to relax and finish before 2 minutes. That's okay. That's just the first time you may be trying this exercise. And some of you, you might be able to go for 3 minutes. You can also use the block. For example, you can use the yogic block and place it underneath of your coccyx, your sit bones. Place it into different position, higher or lower. But of course, it's best to use what you got, using your body as it can hold its own weight, and keep those legs super strong and free of any fears. So I'll wait a little bit longer so you can continue. Some of you still continue holding and breathing deeply. The music that is playing behind me is on the note A, which is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. In the Russian system, it's a note la. So they keep on playing this note to balance the sixth chakra. But there are sounds also for the first chakra, second, third, fourth. So you can basically balance your body with music, with food, with smells. Because think about it. And by the way, your legs and your first chakra, they are connected to your smell. So if there is negative smells around you in your house and at your workplace or anywhere, you want to make sure that this bad negative smells go away. Make sure you clean the area. It smells good, and that will help you to balance the first chakra, Muladhara, and your legs. So very important. All right, so you did it. Congratulations. The last exercise is very challenging. Some of you might not be able to do it. So again, in yoga, we keep on growing to the highest levels, and not everything we can do in the beginning. So some of you might skip it, but some of you might be able to do it. So again, you sit in with your legs in front of you. Keep the toes moving towards you as well. So not pointing them, but keeping them towards you. And you're going to be lifting your body. You can choose on your fists or your fingers. So we all different. You can, when you get tired, you can switch. You can switch from the fingers onto your fists. So it's one of the best exercise actually for insomnia. So if you or somebody you know who has issues with insomnia, this is the exercise. But unfortunately, a lot of people who have problems with sleeping, they are not capable of doing this exercise. So even if you try to lift yourself, for example, you try to lift yourself, your arms will be stronger already. You try to lift yourself and then drop. Try to lift yourself and drop. So you do it with the breath. Inhale up, exhale, you drop yourself down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I am talking during this exercise, but you have to be careful. Keep your tongue behind your teeth so you're not biting it. Okay, keep on going. If you can do this for 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes, that will be excellent. With a smile, with lots of positivity. You can do it faster or slower. You can switch from your fist into your fingers or vice versa. Very good. Keep on going. Keep on going. You can do it. You can do it. Again, pay attention to your pains. If you have lots of pain and it's not good, then you don't do this exercise. A little bit of pain, just a little bit, no more than 50% that you can tolerate, it's alright. The next time you do this exercise, there will be less pain, and less and less and less. Okay, so you can continue. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna say thank you all for watching this video. I hope it helped you. And if you are interested in a private session with me, you can contact me. Or if you want to ask certain questions about the diet, like I can help you to figure out your constitution of your body. Because once you're born into this body, you cannot change it. You are who you are. You just have to know exactly how to feed yourself properly. For example, I'm skinny and tall. I'm supposed to eat certain foods, and certain foods I should avoid because it gives me bad energy. Just I go out of balance, and I know it. I shouldn't be eating that food, but sometimes I do. But it's not like it's a law. But once you know what you're supposed to eat and what you're supposed to avoid, it just makes your life so much easier. So thank you all for watching. Stay healthy, be happy, replacing all the negative emotions with positivity. And I will see you next time.